hot singles in your area and it was like magic cards.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
Oh, my tits still hurt.
Well, too bad.
That's what happens when you exercise, Wes. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
0?
I never would.
0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah, no way, man. You kidding?
I mean, are you ever going to use that bike now that I think about it?
I do need to use it. That's fine. That really counts as exercise to me, but...
No, that's totally fine. I just thought about that after I said.
I want to use it. I feel like I just cannot wake up early enough to get anything done in my life. So... Like, I keep trying to wake up at 8. I'll get up at like 8:30. I still feel like I'm missing like 7 hours in the day here. Like, I feel like I'm just eating too slow or something. Like, I'm taking too much time to eat.
Well, you're supposed to eat slowly.
Yeah, but I'm losing time eating, so...
Eat less, so...
Yeah, I don't know. Like, the coffee definitely helped the past few days because I didn't get hungry at all.
Yeah.
So... But I don't want to have to go spend like $6 on coffee every day just to skip meals.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is a strat, I guess. So. Because usually I'll end up waking up sometime around like 6-ish or so just because I can't sleep in here after that. And then I'm just like, oh shit, Devin's not in the living room. Go to the couch.
It's time.
You know?
It's time.
Yeah.
My time has come.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
I'm excited to see how these do at the show.
Yeah, I don't really know. DreamCon's is I think our last unknown.
Pretty much, yeah. We have and then we have 2D Con at the end of this run, right? Or is it in the middle somewhere?
It's at the end.
It's at the very end, yeah. The rest of these cons we've been to before.
Yeah, and they always do pretty well.
Yeah.
And that's why we're going back to them.
Yeah, exactly. Should only go back to cons you do good at.
Pretty much. Weird concept, I know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's funny actually. I was like, someone in our the Artist Alley Discord I was in, or whatever, it was complaining about Comic Cons in the sense of like, yeah, they never have any fucking money for you, but then they'll pay like $100 on a fucking comic. And I responded, I was like, well, that's because the $100 comic is from an established artist that's actually worth that much.
Oh shit.
It's just how it is. That's their mindset.
Yeah.
It's not even like a dig
That's
at them.
true, though.
It's not even a dig. It's just like, that's...
I mean, like, they want the comics, you know? Like, you're going to a convention. First of all, you're going to a comic convention, you know?
Yeah. They want things that are from established artists or things that they think that might end up being worth value.
Yeah, or maybe they just collect those and they want it anyway.
Yeah.
Like that comic Vincent bought.
Yeah.
That he just like really loved that specific issue, and so he was like, "Oh man, there's a graded version of it." Because then you don't have to worry about like keeping it safe. You know, it's already in the thing, so you just put it on a shelf and it stays nice forever.
Yeah, I will say though that it's like like that's just how it is. Like
exactly.
People like have some reason believe that comics are worth something, and it's the same with cards and same with anything. Everything and anything. Everything has perceived value.
Yeah, exactly.
And the perceived value of those comes from the artists who make them.
Mm-hmm.
And the artists who make them, like, depending on, like, you know, if they're still alive or if they're, you know...
They could just be a highly in-demand artist.
Yeah. Or somebody who made, you know, specific characters or, like, stuff like that. Yeah. You know... Or like wrote the best issues of these characters, this stuff, whatever.
Yeah, again, maybe someone just likes whatever this franchise is, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get some of the comics for it, you know?
Yeah. So,
I know there's like some old Star Wars comics that people started picking up more now that this like Obi-Wan Kenobi thing is going on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
things like that come up all the time. So it's not even like a personal dig at this person, but like...
That's true, but it is funny.
Yeah.
It does sound like one in a way.
Oh, it definitely sounds like one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, that's how
But yeah,
it
that
is.
also doesn't make any sense. You can't really compare those two things. Like, your random art prints that you brought to a actual established collectible item, you know?
Yeah, it's like me saying that my art is, about the same, as Magic the Gathering card. Like something that's on the reserve list, or like, I don't know, like...
It's just like being mad about, like, it's like, oh, they have $100 to drop on, this figure, but not to spend at my booth, and it's like, well, they want figures, though, this is the person who is, like, they wanted a figure, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, I understand completely.
You can't really... I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
That's again.
Like we always say, like, when we're talking about Comic-Con, it's like, well, people are there to get autographs and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
Before anything else. Like, that's just a known thing.
Yeah, that's why it's like not really conducive to me to go, because it's not something I have.
Yeah. So it's weird that you're like, they're going to spend $100 on some comic instead of my random art, It's
yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah, if they're a comic book fan, yeah, It doesn't make any sense to compare those things. That's like, oh, you got money to drop on Jordans, but you don't have money to come buy my Danganronpa keychains,
Yeah.
Something like that. It's like, that doesn't really equate, but sure,
Like, sure, man. If you want to be mad, that's fine. Like, just let me know,
Yeah.
But just, don't be mad.
It's not like you're, when people try to say that and they're like, oh, you have money for Jordans, but you don't have money for food,
Yeah.
or rent, or, like, I don't know, to take care of your kids, Those things are a little on a different level than I'm sure whatever this person is selling and complaining about people not buying.
It's one of the things people just lewd shit.
Oh, that's even worse. Wow.
But again, like, I don't know. Like, when I hear stuff like that, it's like, well, yeah, of course they're going to buy something else, It's just what they're there for. Like,
yeah, it's what they're there for.
Like, ooh, man, like, calm down. Like,
bro.
Let's take a deep breath here and realize how crazy you sound by saying that.
Yeah, calm down.
Again, no...
Did they respond to you, or what? Probably not.
No.
I didn't think so, but... I just wanted to know what their response was.
Yeah, no, I would too, but,
What do you have as a response, please?
Yeah,
tell me.
It's just what they're there for. They're not there for things.
Yeah, they're just there to vent and whine about stuff.
Yeah. Again, and it's fine. You can vent, but, like, that's a thing that's, like... we talk about this every once in a while, where where is the line on something that is a, venting versus, like, this is just straight up worthless complaining that is not worth my time.
Yeah.
It's called, like, understanding your sphere of influence.
Yeah. Also, you could just put vent post real quick.
Well, they have a channel. They have a channel for the venting.
And this wasn't in it, I'm guessing?
It was in the con talk, so no.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because we were talking, they were the thing that had been brought up was that a Comic-Con was happening the same weekend as A-Fest and Comicpalooza, and like they were like, no way I'm going to that right now. There's no way, just because it's too many shows that are overlapping.
So a different Comic-Con is happening the same weekend?
Yeah, and
Comicpalooza is happening with A-Fest also, right?
Yeah, but they're all in like different parts. Like I think this person's the Comic-Con thing that's happening is like in Oklahoma. So there's
yeah, I'm not worried about that.
They're from Oklahoma though.
Yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah.
But they're like in both Comicpalooza and A-Fest, so you're like,
okay.
Like, why are we even having this conversation?
Yeah, why are you even complaining then?
Yeah. Look, the point is that, like, the thing that was just frustrating about it is just that, like, there's a specific time and place for everything, and there's some things that are in the sphere of influence, sphere of control, and, like, if the better way to be effective at the things you do is understanding what is within your control, what is not in your control, and then what to do with the difference.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, like, I can control, like, we were talking about earlier.
That's basically the, what is it, the Serenity prayer Jesus thing, you know?
Yeah,
the power to control the things I can or whatever.
Yeah. And then,
accept the things I cannot.
It's like with you talking about, like, oh, I just don't wake up in time or yada, yada, yada. Literally anything. You can just say, like, well, okay, well, then what is in my control of this said situation?
Yeah, I just need to wake up earlier.
Yeah. And then you're like, well, how can I make myself wake up earlier? Alarms, whatever, going to bed at different hours.
Just the sheer will to get up.
Yeah.
That's really about it at this point. That's all that's left.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that this is like the hypothetical situation we're using here. But, like, understanding that there are things in the control and things that are not, and then you go figure out which it is, and then you go take care of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this person is not understanding what is in her control and is like, frustrated at specific people who do not buy merch that just don't actually have interest in her merch and then are equating them not buying it to being, rude, which is insane.
Yeah, it's also, like I said, it's just insane to be like, to even just the comment of you got $100 to spend on a comment, but they all are both in disposable income markets.
Yeah,
that's what I meant to say. That's the high level economic version of what I meant earlier.
No, I figured that's
these are both disposable income markets. Like, if you have money, if you have disposable income, people are going to spend disposable income on what they want.
Yeah.
Like, if people don't want your stuff, they don't want it.
Yeah.
If they're not the market for you, then why are you even worried about whether they buy it or not? Like, we don't worry about whether people buy our shit or not if they're not in our market.
Yeah,
like I don't care if 10-year-olds aren't buying our shit. Why would I care?
Yeah.
We're not selling for 10-year-olds.
Yeah, it's not in our sphere of influence is what I'll use the word for.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very interesting stuff.
Like, sometimes some little kids will see something they like, and then their mom or their dad will be like, oh, do you want to get it? And they're like, yeah, and then they get like a Demon Slayer thing or a My Hero thing, and it's like, oh, it's adorable,
Yeah, and then we're,
Yeah. But I'm not out here just like, why are these 5-year-olds buying Paw Patrol merch when they could be buying our art,
Yeah.
Like, that's insane,
Yeah, that just doesn't make sense.
That's completely unhinged.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So yeah, stuff
Are
like
you okay?
Yeah, stuff like that just doesn't make any sense. Like, I see it and I go like, well, yeah, I know what they want, and what they want is not what you have, and that's fine. But why is this an issue?
Yeah, exactly.
Why are we out here like this? Why are we doing this? Why are we?
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't know, but that's just one of those things where you hear that and you go, well, that doesn't matter. Like, you seem to be missing the point.
Yeah, definitely. You don't quite understand how business or economics or borderline reality works.
Yeah, and again,
we're closing in on reality.
Again, it's like, it's tough because, like, I know what they're in for. I know that they know that they're a business. Mm-hmm. So, like, I can get mad or upset sometimes where, like, we're not selling very well, but like that's just out of my control. Like,
yeah, that's pretty much a thing that's out of your control. Like, actually getting the product out of the door is the very last part. You know, like, the customer has to do that no matter what, unless you're running some sort of scam. Like fucking Heritage auction or some shit where they were selling all that shit to themselves to boost, their name and stuff.
Yeah, but like, what was I saying? But yeah, like shit, like like again, it's about what you can control. And that's why it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be upset when we don't make much money. That's why also whenever people come up and start complaining about, man, this show's shit, I'm not selling shit. I'm like, that's why I don't like engage in that behavior anymore. Is because I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, but I can't do anything. Yeah,
I don't mind talking about, like, well, the show is really slow, and here's maybe some reasons for why I think it might be slow.
Yeah,
but like, I mean, I'm not like expecting, I don't know. You know what I mean by like saying it for it to suddenly turn around or something.
Yeah, it's like because like,
it's fun to talk. It's for me. It's just kind of an interesting thing on like, well, let's theory craft out why it might be a little slow.
Yeah,
and then that's about it.
That's totally fine. It's just like whenever it's like gets too much.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go tell everyone how they should be running the show, or I'm gonna blame something that I have no control over on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, bro, you just don't have control. It's fine. Like bad things happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Space Jam 2 happened.
That's it.
Like, you know,
Face it. Space Jam 2 happened.
It's like, that's why I try to be like, whenever I'm seeing like, oh, I'm nonchalant about something or something like that, that's because it's just out of my control and I can't do anything anymore.
I got you.
And there's no point in being like, oh, well, you know, I'm gonna be on this for the rest of my life, I guess.
I got you.
Because that's how it just felt with some of those people, where you're like, oh no, we're gonna be here for forever.
Yeah, I can give you that. I forgot how skinny the little pole on our site looks.
Yeah, right.
It's always really thin.
Yeah, it's very bizarre, really, honestly.
Like it really does look like that, though.
I know.
It's actually just really thin, which is kind of strange to me.
Yeah, it's probably because it's just made of blood or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just to be. I don't know, you know, like the artist did it that way, and that's how it is, you know?
It's probably just because it's like also a lot sleeker. It's easier to draw. I would definitely imagine it's just because it's easier to draw.
Yeah. It just wants to be extra dark on camera today.
Makes sense. I mean, I got the light shining into it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get like a good spot here. Turn the big light back on, yeah. Float that maybe, let's see how that works. But yeah, no, like, straight up, like, saying it like that is definitely kind of, like I said, I you know, you're not quite thinking in the right direction.
You're not in the right frame on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to readjust.
Yeah.
To understand where these frustrations are.
You're kind of like yelling at clouds there.
Yeah, I think also too there's something to note is what is it you're actually mad at?
Yeah, exactly.
Like what led you to be upset about some people that you have no control over?
Yeah, like what exactly did someone just come up and tell them like, oh, I would buy this except I already bought $100 comic book? Like, was that the exact situation that started this?
Yeah, it could be
direct dialogue.
Because I know we've had people come up and say, "Oh, I wish I bought more. I wish you know, like I bought all this other stuff." Yada yada yada.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, sure, you know.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's just a typical customer thing to say, you know.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why, but they are. I didn't even notice that that's what she was doing in the sketch. That's really funny. Mm-hmm. I didn't even notice that. Holy fuck, that's funny. Got him, chat. Got him. Do a quick little zoom in on that there. Yeah, everyone watching on YouTube, we just got you, bitch.
Yeah.
That's it. That's pretty funny. I didn't even realize that. That's going to be the selling factor alone, I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. Someone's going to be like, oh my fucking god.
I'm like, bro.
Well, it's because, like, they're based off Eric Cartman. Yeah, and Eric Cartman would totally...
Oh, yeah. Well, I just imagine everyone is going to do that to their friends, though. They're going to be like, yo, look at this power, specifically right here. And then they're going to point into it.
Yeah. And they're going to be like, god damn it!
Damn it! Why would you do that?
Because it's something power would fucking do.
It's funny. That's why. Yeah. Because it's fucking funny. That South Park episode with the trolling.
Yeah. Because
it's funny. You're willing to start World War III? Yeah, because it's fucking funny. I would have to agree. That's a pretty funny reason to start World War III. So...
The fucking trolls.
Yeah.
Troll! Yeah. Fucking the troll hunter guy.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Oh, South Park. But yeah, no. I think that's one of those textbook cases of redirecting a specific thing that you're actually mad at and pointing it to something else.
For sure. That makes no sense. Like, again, yeah.
It's like, well, what are we actually mad at? What are we actually mad at, and what can we control? Are you mad because we just didn't make sales enough? Are we mad because,
Yeah, again, like, did someone specifically use those words to you and it just hurt you that badly?
Because it also makes me think, too, of, like, all the times that, people come by the booth and they'll be like, oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to buy anything,
Yeah, they're like, just right when they walk up, they're like, I'm not buying anything. I'm like, oh, all right, I didn't really ask you that, but sure,
Or where they tell you, oh, I'm broke,
Yeah, like, there's no reason to do that. They just feel they need to for some reason.
Yeah, they feel like they're like, oh, this person just wants my money or something like that.
They're like, oh, I need to justify why I'm here with no money or something. I'm like, dude, just take a look through the book, man.
It's okay. Like, we're not here to make you buy anything anyway. We're trying to sell you an experience.
Yeah.
We just, if you buy something, great, but like, if you don't, it's fine. You don't have to like explain yourself.
Yeah, it's just really, yeah.
I don't know. Again, people can do whatever they want. It's free country and shit. But
yeah,
like,
it's just like strange. So like the first words you say to a person is just like, I don't have any money. I'm not buying anything. Like, all right, buddy. Like,
we didn't ask. We just said hi.
Yeah, you can just say, leave me the fuck alone, or something like that.
Yeah. That'd be a little bit more...
I might say that next time, just be like, a simple, don't talk to me would have sufficed,
Yeah, it would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah. Just be like, hello was an option as well,
Mm-hmm. Seems that, no.
Oh, that's a strange greeting. You greet your mom like that too, Oh,
it's strange. I believe all I just said was hello.
Yeah, right.
People
are fucking weird in retail situations. I basically count that as retail.
Oh, no, it's definitely retail, yeah.
It's borderline. To me, it falls under the umbrella of it, in a way.
It's still retail, yeah.
It's basically retail.
Yeah, doing a con is basically a retail gig.
Yeah.
It's just that your customers are usually a little bit easier to work with.
Yeah. And you're your own boss.
Yeah. It's still like that's also like why it's like weird. I know people have talked about this on multiple occasions to us, where it's just weird that we're usually the only one in the alley standing, usually the only people trying to engage and talk with people. Now everyone's just usually on their phone
because they don't see it as like, I don't know, you know what I mean? They don't see it as like a business you can be engaged in. They view it very passively, I think.
It must be. Again,
they're just like, if I make money, I make money. There's nothing I can do except complain about people buying $100 comic books,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my theory. I don't really know.
I don't know either. I know that like...
It would be rude to ask them, though.
It's like... Because I think it would be definitely rude to ask. That's more of a situation where they have to come to us and ask us the question of why are we standing? That's more of like, oh yeah, they have to come to us for that question.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, you're standing? Why are you standing? Shouldn't you sit down? Your legs look tired. They are tired.
How can you see them on the other side of the table?
Yeah.
Like, just get them.
Yeah. But it's like shit like that. You just go like, I don't know, man. Like, because, I agree. I like being standing up. I like talking. I like engaging with the people that come to the booth, regardless of if they buy anything or not. Like, I don't care as much as, like, we get to talk to somebody, too. Like,
Again, they'll buy something if they're going to buy something.
Yeah.
You can only use so many psychological tricks.
Yeah.
And if you're good at it, you have an idea of when they can work, and so that's why I press when I press, I don't when I don't.
Yeah.
Usually I have a decent idea of how to read someone.
Because, like, there's no... like reason to press in a lot of regards. And that's probably why most people take a passive approach, because they feel like, oh, well, they're going to buy anyway.
Yeah. It's like, all right, I got a picture of Tanjiro. If they want Tanjiro, they'll come. You know, that's it, you know?
Whereas we're like, you know, the cold calculating type.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to be like, oh, yeah, you know, here's the business aspect of it, and we're going to try to lean in on the business aspect of it.
Yeah, I don't really know. But like I said, it was really wild just watching like everyone at RTX just playing their Switch.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, all right, you might as well just leave.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. Is like, okay, if you think it's that bad, just leave.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, do you have like obligations to stay?
Yeah, I don't know after that. Again, like, if it's bad enough that you're just like, I'm going to check out and disassociate from the entire situation, why are you even still here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just leave. Yeah, unless you're, like, obligated, you know, like, that person who was probably the proxy seller, you know, like, they're getting paid probably hourly no matter what they sell.
Yeah.
But, like, the person who was next to us, you know, I know she's the artist. She's not a proxy seller. She could have just left.
Yeah.
She could have just left and went home, you know, unless she's just, like, too committed to the hotel or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But again, fuck it, just pack up and leave and go enjoy the city or something.
Yeah, I mean, if you made no money, like... Because I couldn't tell you. She didn't seem to have as many sales either, like, you know.
I wasn't watching the whole time, so...
I mean, she's right next to me,
They were on your side.
So since they're right next to me, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell. If, like,
yeah, I was just seeing the Pokeball people, and they seemed like they were doing fine.
Yeah, because they
have a desirable product, you know, and they're pretty, like, big and flashy looking.
Yeah.
Plus, it's Pokemon related. Like, people love Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, I love Pokemon.
So, yeah.
Not to be... I can't believe they would spend, you know...
How could they buy a completely different product than the one that we sell when we're not in competing markets? I should be complaining about this.
Yeah, again, that's kind of like how it is. It's like,
yeah.
That's why it doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
Oh, yeah.
Is that everything?
Well, at least for what needs to be...
yeah, that's what I mean, like, on this.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, again. People love to complain, and I look at that kind of stuff, and there's obviously a misappropriation of what is upsetting you, and I'm not your doctor though, so I can't really tell you what to do about it. I can just make wild assumptions at this point.
Pretty much.
Just be like,
we can only do what is possible.
Oh, why would so tell
Have
me?
you tried selling $100 comics? That's what I would have said.
Oh, you're
something like that.
Have you tried making your own paper?
Yeah, but have you tried selling the $100 comics you're complaining about people buying? You know.
Yeah,
maybe you could get in on that market. You know.
Yeah, that market.
Just say that to me.
Yeah, that market's gonna be like that's a tough market to get in general.
Yeah, just going randomly into selling comic books. Yeah,
no
way. That'd be really tough.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about our neighbor.
With the unhinged one?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Because he was selling comics.
Oh God.
But he was selling like for like repackaged and yeah, he wasn't even.
He had his own weird comic.
I know, I saw.
You said he wasn't even what?
He wasn't even like trying to sell it at like a ridiculous overpriced rate, and he was just like, "Yeah, man, I got comics."
Yeah, he's like, I bought these for $0, and now I'm selling them for $0. You know?
And you're just like,
what? What?
I just want to know how you got out.
Yeah.
Who let you out of the sick word? Jesus fuck.
Yeah, right.
Wait, they let you vote?
Utterly insane.
It's like what Mike was like, wait, they let Tony drive?
Yeah.
It's like, who... that's actually what I would be wondering, too. Is like, who drove you here?
Yeah, right.
Who took you? Did your mom take you here, or did you drive yourself? Both answers are...
yeah.
Both are true, both are very terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
it was just wild seeing all that go down. And then hearing all of that stuff, and it makes me just go like, I'm really glad that we're really good about staying in our own lane most of the time.
Yeah, right.
Anytime someone's like, oh, there's drama at the con, I'm like,
right. Did you want to erase that pencil in the top corner?
Yeah.
Top right corner?
I will.
Okay,
I just wanted to get some of this done.
Yeah. I was like, because I'll be erasing it in Photoshop later if you don't, so.
It's true.
Also, just looks better with it erased. You know? Like, the little corners don't bother me, but sometimes if you leave it really long like that, I'm always just like, I should have erased this.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, just... Again, I don't want it to reflect poorly on the artist. You know?
Yeah, it's good, man.
So, yeah. I'm just saying. Did the paint markers are such a good, like, thing that you got? Like, such a good fucking investment.
They've been so helpful.
Right? Because it does help a lot. Like, it makes it look completely different, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's lined in red. It's not just colored in.
Yeah.
So, it really helps with separating it out.
Definitely. Do you think someone's going to come by the booth, seeing this power and seeing the Ray's picture and be like, so I...
Well, apparently it's an E there. You wrote it with an A. It's Rize.
Oh, is it?
Rize.
Rize? Okay.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was R-E-Z-E.
Pretty sure I wrote it with an E, but maybe I wrote it just like a weird E.
I must have read it as an A. I'm not sure.
No, I know my E's look like A's sometimes, but...
Oh, okay.
Either way, the point is...
Because when I went to search for it, I was like, okay, that's not what it was.
Is like, so you see those and you're like, I see you're a monster fucker.
Oh god.
And I'm like, what makes you say that? Well, because the girls, they look alright, but these monsters...
Oh no.
They look hella fine, let me tell you.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh god, why?
Oh no.
Let me out.
Right.
Let me out.
That's when you're just like, what's your budget? You know?
Yeah. Oh.
Like, I'm not really on board with this, but what's your budget? Don't just say that.
I don't really like where this is going, but what is your budget?
Yeah.
What's your offer?
Well, the best is I can do is $10,000.
How large do you want the asshole?
Yeah, exactly.
How gaping?
I love that. How gaping you want that asshole?
I want you to follow your heart.
Yeah, that fucking comic kills me.
Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious. It's utterly unhinged.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's what it was like to be an artist back in the day.
It's true though.
You lived in that guy's mansion.
Yep.
And then you would paint them doing crazy cool shit, and then have all their enemies eating shit in the background.
Pretty much, yeah. That or you're like painting them like with Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that.
Yeah. It's kind of like
there's like a bunch of Medici ones that are like that. That are like the Medicis with like holy figures and stuff.
It's kind of like Zared, you know.
Yeah, it's basically like Zared. Yeah.
Yeah, all the Zared commissions I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Have been very much like that. It's been like...
But yeah, it'll be like people from your family, probably a religious, like an archbishop you want to get in with, and then some actual, you know, iconography, you know, some canonical biblical figures there.
Yeah.
You know?
Man, religious fan art, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. Just intense religious self-insert fan art is how I would describe a lot of some of that, you know?
Yeah, it's always like, that's why it's always funny.
And then there's some weird ones. That whole concept with, like, drinking the breast milk of the Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
Those are hilarious, because the milk is, like, just lasering into their mouths and shit.
It's also just funny, too, because, yeah, like, that's why people are always like, no, art nowadays is just, you know, it's so... It's
art is garbage. It's been corrupted.
By commercialism, and I'm like, you know...
Yeah, right. If anything, less, you know.
If anything, it's at least, much more niche.
Yeah.
It's now found a different target audience.
Yeah.
It used to be aristocrats, and now it's just furries with lots of money and undisclosed income from specific sources that we'll never know.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
I don't want to know how you make that money.
I really don't.
All I want to know is how it gets in my bank account.
It's true, honestly.
Why won't you commission me?
Yeah, exactly right.
I'm having fun. We do have fun here.
It's true.
But yeah, no, like, it's very bizarre to see, like, people, like, talk about, like, that stuff. Like, oh, like, I remember in college, people were, like, very high on that fucking drug of, like, no, you're not a real artist if you're making money.
Oh, yeah. You're not even a real artist if you're doing art, honestly. Just because art's such a sellout for artists, in my opinion.
It's like I know he's joking, but like I've heard that like plenty of times.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it sucks because it's real, you know.
Yeah.
Like just typical stupid college artist thing.
Yeah.
Like, like, don't get me wrong. People who want to make art for the sake of art, you're not wrong. You're not like, like your idea of wanting to make something that is pure and just about emotions that you're feeling and things like that. There is a place for that in this world. And I would say that, it has a place in this world and it should definitely exist. But, like,
yeah.
Please, come off it. Like, I don't want to have to listen to it, you know? Like, you're very high on your own Kool-Aid. You're very high on your own, like, self-importance. And, like, I can't imagine you making a beautiful piece that is meant for raw emotion like that with that kind of mentality.
Oh, yeah, no way.
Because you're too self-important, too self-indulgent, and it's more, it's...
what is it, aggrandizing?
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's masturbatory is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
It doesn't add anything to the world by being like that. But, what do I know?
Nothing.
That's true.
You are the Socrates of this room.
It's so true. God, it's so fucking true.
Yeah, it's like so good already.
That's a bit dark, so we're going to put that there.
Yo, DJ, what's good, man?
Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm so glad to see you you managed to make it out. You were telling me you were pretty busy, so I'm excited that you got to get here. There was a lot going on. School and stuff, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I do remember mentioning that last time we talked.
Yeah. How is that going? Everything going all right? Everything going well? I know that's a loaded question,
Oh, definitely.
How's school going? Let me tell you.
Right.
Because, I can't, I've never once talked to somebody about how great school was. I don't ever think that's come up. Usually it's
happening.
It's happening. It's soul crushing,
Yeah. It says things have been pretty rough, but I'm here.
Good. I'm glad at least you made it here and you can all hang out and have fun.
It's true.
And we can derp around talking about stupid shit like we usually do.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that was... what were we talking about? We were talking about, how so fucking frustrating it is listening to people go, like, on and on about what's real art.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, you would take a commission?
I'm telling you, man, real artists don't even do art, bro.
I know,
It's too commercial now.
It's too commercial, man.
It's too commercial.
It's always been commercial. What do you mean? I mean, no, it's not true. Maybe actually, I don't think that. When's the earliest historical record of?
I mean, they have all the caveman art.
Yeah, but I don't
doubt they were getting paid for that.
Yeah, but we don't know.
I mean, we don't know, but I doubt it.
Yeah, like, hey, like I can imagine, Grook.
Like, bro, draw a horse in my cave, man. Here's 6 berries.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I mean, it wouldn't shock me,
but I don't really know. So,
like, if because payment is always different,
Yeah.
Like, give me 3 of your mates, and I'll think about it, like shit like that.
So yeah, I don't really know like who is the resident artist and what they're up to.
Because I know
the art is pretty interesting though. Some of it.
Oh yeah, I definitely think that like seeing cave paintings in person is like a very life-changing experience, and everyone should go do it. I personally want to get out to Australia and go see some of the stuff from like the Dreamtime, but
oh yeah, the Aboriginal stuff.
Yeah, but I know.
Well, I'm sure the oil company will blow it up before anyone gets there.
Pretty much.
Oopsie,
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh no. But like, at the same time too, I know like I'm not welcome there.
He says, "Fuck, man, that Squidward bullshit." Let's see. So school isn't bad, but this class is for sure. Okay.
Well, that's good as long as you're
And then angrily taps book entitled The Rules of Art. This man crew fucking getting that cave pussy. Yeah, right, dude. That's it, man. Like, oh. The girls are looking, they're like, he must be as powerful as those horses he draws.
Yeah,
that. It's pretty interesting. Some of them have like kind of like attempts at like emotion almost.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
There's some neat ones, too. There's ones that are in the middle of the desert that are of people swimming from before the earth, like, shifted.
Yeah.
And the forest, like, the area they were in became a desert. So there's just, like, cave paintings of stick figures in, what's a river, kind of, Like,
yeah. Yeah, and that's why I like old stuff, too, because there's a lot of, like, it's capturing moments in time.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like the best we have. We don't have cameras and things like that for that era.
Yeah. Yeah, art's kind of like the history of emotion.
Yeah.
In a way. That's how I think of art in general.
Yeah, and that's why I would say that there is...
At least especially, classical art.
And that's why I would say there technically is no art movement / no Renaissance, because... It's all commercial now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is funny to be like that guy who's like...
But it is kind of funny to see people's attempts at weird, like, impactful art.
Yeah.
There was this ridiculous thing that Sabrina was showing me, because someone on Tumblr was like, hey man, does anyone have that weird picture of, like, the furries looking at the Twin Towers from 9/11 or whatever? And then there was, like, actually a ton of very strange furry never forget art. That was all, like, crazy deviant art quality and was, like, just borderline unhinged. I was like, what happened? And it was funny because even the person was like, actually, none of those are it. It was, like, 10 different ones. I was like, my God.
None of those are it.
Yeah, they were like, actually, none of those are it, but this is terrifying.
No, I know that feeling, though. There's some times where, you go on in hentai, and you're looking for that specific thing
Oh no! DJ says he saw one with spaghetti sauce on it, and it said never forgetty. Oh, that's terrible.
That's way worse than what I was going to say, but yeah, go for man. Fuck. Because I was going to make a joke about you trying to go on in hentai, and, you can't find that one doujin you always wanted to go back to. Because you can't remember the title to save your life. But somehow that's way worse. Somehow.
Oh my God.
Somehow we did it, Chats.
He says the tower was replaced with a fistful of spaghetti. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is so bad.
Oh, society.
Right?
You're a crazy breed.
Well, we sent it over, apparently.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna get on Discord and find this.
No, Jesus.
Oh my god, why? I can tell this was made by a person born much later.
Yeah. It is actually, that's kind of funny though that you mentioned that. You know, the being born much later. It's very interesting to talk to people who were not born during 9/11. Like,
yeah, who were born way later, you know?
Because their perception of that event is very much, you know, like, why do we care?
Yeah, it's the same as like any sort of thing like that.
Oh yeah, like,
you know, like if you were like young and then Pearl Harbor happened, you know, and you talk to some old person, like to you it's just an event in the history book.
Yeah, to them it's like, oh yeah, I remember.
They're like, no, I remember that, you know, the FDR was on the radio and, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's very interesting stuff. Because also it's weird too, because like, case in point, like World War II is actually not as far away, you know, as, you know, it seems to always feel like.
I mean, it's closing in on 100 years, but.
But you know what I mean, though? It's like.
Yeah, and it's interesting because it's like all filmed.
Yeah.
There's so much filmed content for World War II.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that, yeah, you're like, oh yeah, it's so far off, and you know, all the things that happened during it.
They said this is an old meme from like 2012. Okay, if it's that old, alright, they were probably alive. But they didn't get it. They didn't get a day off school because they weren't in it.
Oh, that's funny.
This is when DJ's just like, I made this actually.
I did this.
I did this. I was the evil son of a bitch who did this.
But yeah, again, like, it's like when someone talks about, like, you know, the civil rights movement. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, that was ages ago. And like, no, that was
relatively recent.
Relatively
in the
recent.
Grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and like, or like then they talk about, you know, like, oh, because they always show it in black and white, but like, there's plenty of color photos of that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, you know.
It's just easier to find the black and white footage.
Yeah, it is, because color was not as accessible, but
yeah,
it's just interesting, like the way it can be spun to seem as much older when it's in black and white as opposed to in color. Mm-hmm. It's very, that's something I just find interesting. Like, time being relative and such. Mm-hmm. As someone who's played Aegis Sentinels, 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, I've become an expert on time.
Obviously. As someone who's seen one trailer of Doctor Who, I've become an expert on time.
Exactly, yeah, you get it.
He says, I wish, but this is before my shit posting powers matured. Oh, man. I know, what is it? I still want to do the one. Remember the one with Gumby I was joking about?
Oh, yeah.
Where it was like, Gumby is like, you know, doing that shit he does in the show where he like slides around and he like slides into a fucking book, you know? So he slides into the book, but then what I want to do is when the book cover closes, it's like the book is Mein Kampf. I'm just like, Gumby, no! No, you do!
My shit posting powers are not yet matured. Sorry, that's really funny to me.
Speaking of shit posting, when I post this on Instagram, I'm gonna have a picture that's just that hand.
Oh, good. I'm glad. And it's gonna be the last one.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. Got him.
Yeah.
5-0.
Got him.
We got him. X-Saber.
Got him.
We do have fun here.
We really do. Wonder how many people we're going to see cosplayed as the new character from Chainsaw Man.
All of them.
Yeah, right?
All of them.
One chapter in, and there's already 50 cosplayers.
And there's millions of fucking fan art already, too.
Yeah, obviously there'll be fan art everywhere.
Well, I mean, there's been fan art everywhere online.
Yeah, exactly.
Already.
I feel like the people at the con are a little slower usually.
Oh, yeah.
Than those, like, digital artists who just get on Twitter real quick. Like, they've got that shit down to a science.
Yeah. Nobody porn artists after their character is revealed.
Yeah, exactly. You're the first fucking people to have that shit done.
Kishibe Rohan out there.
My guess is maybe they've got, like, a lot of good sketches of poses saved since it's digital, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I would be tempted to do that if I was a digital artist, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because you could just sketch out all these poses, you know, and then after that, you basically just fill the character over the top of them.
Pretty much, yeah.
So... You're just like, ah, yes, this fits porn pose 72 perfect, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So then, yeah, at that point, all you really need is, like, the basic makeup of the character, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just sell that shit on Gumroad. 100 prepackaged porn templates. You know? Right.
I'm down. Yeah, let's do it.
Just have to draw your favorite character over them, basically. The perfect sketches to start any porn post.
You want to beat the competition and getting your hentai out there before the real artists do.
It's true.
God.
You want to beat your competition harder than your audience is beating their meat?
Well, yes, I do. Well, look no further.
Yeah. Our prepackaged porn templates. You'll be starting your smut in no time.
By the way, this channel in part 2 brought by porn.
If you're out there, send us free shit. Just sponsored by just porn. That's it.
Porn, yeah.
The concept.
Yeah.
Like being sponsored by Air.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, you don't know? So you already know about next week's sponsor?
Oh shit! You didn't tell me Air called you.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were in contact with Air.
I've been most of my life, actually.
Really? I never would have guessed.
Yeah. Oddly, yeah. It's because of me being an air sign, you know.
No, that's true. You know, me, I'm just an asparagus, so...
Yeah, honestly, though, it's just... I would rather be, you know, a water sign, but, like, don't tell air that, you know. They might cancel my sponsorship for next week.
Hopefully they didn't hear you just now.
Don't worry.
They're not in this room.
They're not here. There is no air here.
Yeah, no air here. Broadcasting live from outer space, Chad. There's no air here. They can't hear us.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
Raccoons can!
Yeah.
That is still one of the best videos on the internet. Shit, I need to save that before that's gone forever.
Sponsored by porn. Once again, sponsored by porn.
Yeah, the stream sponsored by porn. Oh, the cat's playing with his little bird toy.
Mm-hmm.
Makes that, like, laser shooting sound from the dollar store almost. Yeah. He's out there engaged in a fierce laser battle, Chad.
Oh, you know it. It's always fierce, and it's always lasers.
So true.
Just remember, chat, hashtag sponsored life.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to pick up a copy of porn today.
Yeah. Go to your local store to find porn today.
Yeah. Let them know we sent you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, use our coupon code PORN15 to save 15% on your porn purchase. Maeca PORN15, remember that?
Maeca PORN15. Man, nothing about that sounds good. Especially that 15 in there.
Oh no!
Yeah, I was like,
oh no, Chris Hansen.
Yeah,
no.
I was like, well, if you're gonna do that, you should have done the pen 15.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
pen 15. Yeah,
that should have been the code.
Yeah,
the coupon code is actually pen 15, chat, not porn 15. Chris Hansen, I cannot stress this enough.
That's funny.
That was
Micah Pen 15. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Easy, much better.
We should actually make that a discount code on stream for something.
Yeah.
You get a discount on a handwritten note from us. That comes with your order.
Yeah.
That says thank you for watching our stream. That one time when we gave out this discount code.
No. What we gotta do is, with the discount code, is we send them a picture of a penis, and they have to mail it back.
Oh, no.
Mail it back to us, and playing the game Hide the Penis.
Ah, I gotcha. Oh, I see.
So I don't know if chat is familiar with the game Hide the Penis.
Hide the Penis by mail. This is the more intense version. This is the gentlemanly, scholarly version here.
So what you do is you...
it's like chess by mail.
Yeah. Chess by fucking mail. Checkmate.
Yeah.
Just send a checkmate over the fucking airwaves.
Check. But yeah, it was you draw a dick, and it was an art school game.
Yeah. So you draw a dick, and you give it to your friend, and they have to draw something to hide it. But the trick is they cannot draw a elephant or a face. If I remember correctly. I can't remember if there's... I feel like there's some other stuff in there.
Probably some other rules. It depends on, where we're going by. We're going by Southern rules,
Yes, I usually prefer Northeastern.
Yeah.
I prefer the
Queensbury rules,
Pacific North Islander.
Yeah. It's like anytime I try to play fucking 13 back in high school, you do something.
Oh my god.
And someone will be like, no, that's Vietnamese rules.
God, for real, though.
We don't play that way. And I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
You're just saying...
Why did we just change the rules right now when you're losing?
Yeah, no. That's why,
First of all, you were born here, so...
First of all, your name is Kevin. Second of all...
look, man, you want that dollar this bad, you're willing to throw away your entire reputation as a prestigious 13 player? Who's gonna play against you now?
Bro, 13 was a lot like Kaji.
It really was back in the day, man.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So, yeah.
That shit would be high stakes.
Speaking of high stakes, though. High stakes, hide the penis.
Yeah.
Basically, the way I would play it is I would be doing the dicks in 3/4 perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Hard fucking shit, man. Veins and, the good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And these other people would be giving me, little chodes and stuff like that. But, nah, man.
Elementary school stuff.
Elementary, yeah.
This is little Jimmy's first dick he draws in the bathroom as a joke or whatever.
Yeah, no.
No.
Nah, man. I didn't come here to fucking play a game.
We're not doing this for funsies.
I came here to win.
Yeah, exactly.
I came here to Shane.
Yeah.
Play
this wasn't for funsies, man.
Yeah. This is for honor.
Yeah, this was an honor duel.
This was an honor duel without God or humanity.
Yeah, that's it. We did this in the name of the Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Alright.
I fucking referenced and everything, man. I don't fucking play around when it comes to hide the penis.
Someone's just like, why are there a bunch of dick photos on your phone under reference?
Hey man, I might be getting into porn. Fuck you. What do you care?
Is this full scrote hype?
Oh yeah. I don't fuck around. When it comes to hiding the penis, I don't fuck around.
He really doesn't, Chad. He really doesn't, Chad. That shit will be gone. Never seen again.
Never
seen again. Actually, correction. The next place you'll see it, the back of a fucking milk carton. That's it. Have you seen this?
Have you seen this dick?
Gone.
Gone.
Straight up gone.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Yeah. Just all I'm trying to say is, chat, do not play hide the penis with me.
No.
You will fucking lose.
You will lose. You will lose.
I will make sure of it.
Mm-hmm. You will lose and you will cry.
Yeah. And then
Hey, I found my penis. It was on the back of the milk carton. Oh, shit. Someone found it. It was in Des Moines, Iowa.
God. Oh, Larry. We do have fun.
It's true.
Sometimes a little too much, but...
Mm-hmm. It reminds me when that girl's mother came over, and she was like, y'all having too much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Fun police.
She was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I love her. She's great.
Yeah.
Y'all are just having too much fun.
Yeah, like, every time I see y'all, you don't have too much fun over here.
Sorry, ma'am. We'll try to...
Yeah, right. We'll tone it down, ma'am.
Sorry. No. Yeah, right. No, she was chill.
Yeah, no, she was funny.
Yeah, it's just funny to be like that,
Yeah, she meant it in a playful way.
Oh, yeah. It's just funny to be that person, It's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. We'll go back to being miserable.
Like everyone else.
Surprisingly, that was not the worst Matsuri.
No, that was not, actually.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Oddly enough. Alright.
It was alright.
Strange how every year it got worse and worse.
Yeah, like, the sales in the 2021 one were fine, better than the other ones, but, like, the experience was way worse.
Yeah, no way. That was so terrible, I hated it.
Oh, yeah. Like, sure, sales or whatever, but, like, fuck, man, like...
We're just way too far from the rest of the show. Might as well have been down the block.
Yeah. And an abandoned Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. With no running water, apparently.
Yeah, no running water.
You could not convince me to go to a show where that happened any year.
Oh, no, yeah.
Like, because that show's still happening, right?
It is, yeah.
They're just allegedly not having it like that?
Allegedly, yeah. I don't believe them.
Yeah, you can't convince me. Like, the fact that this happened one time, I'm never trusting you again.
Yeah, again, like, it's tough because I don't mind I've never done a show in Oklahoma, so I can't, like, be like, oh, yeah, Oklahoma's just banned,
Yeah, it's just that, like, all you hear are horror stories usually.
Yeah, so it's just like, I would like to go to a different state, that's nearby, kind of like Oklahoma, because it's like, again, it's only 2 hours, but
yeah,
like, if they're just that bad, like, man.
Meow, cat, calm down.
He's just sad because he knows it's time.
Laser fight with your bird. Meow. Well, Sabrina should be home soon.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock, so.
Oh, last thing to do.
Pick the cat up?
Yeah.
Cat, I'm gonna pick you up. Yes? Yes, I'll pick you up. How's that? Yeah, meow. Oh, come on. You're coming in here with us. Alright, kitty. What's going on?
Oh, just looking at a picture.
Gotcha. Oh, such a good kitty.
The next part of our stream is, look, guys, there are good parts of Bleach, I swear.
Alright, Kat, well, I need my hands now, so. Here, you can sit here. Stay on the chair. Alright. Nope, you don't want to come and hang out with us? Be that way.
I need people to come out and play with me out here.
Yeah, right. Meow. Meow. I have to cry in the hallway. Meow.
There are good parts of Bleach. And the good parts of Bleach are Yoruichi.
Hey man, the first part was pretty good.
No, I know. I just love to say that.
Yeah.
That's just one of my favorite. It's because I feel like it's one of those jokes where it's like, look, chat, I have to justify to you all.
Yeah, you have to. You're trying to be a Bleach apologist.
Yeah. Look, man, parts of Bleach are pretty decent.
Please don't beat me up.
Please, I beg you.
Chat. Meow, cat, you're being extra noisy.
I do think it was funny seeing like, oh shit, someone comparing Yoruichi to Mirako from My Hero, and I was like, oh my god, they are the same fucking character.
It really is a very similar character.
She was the blueprint. No, god.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. Cat, I'll get to you in 2 seconds.
It'd just be like that.
I'll give that transformation 4 out of 5 handsomes. Or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. 5 handsomes, yeah. But Mark over there, he's very scary.
Very scary. Cat, come on in. Cat, you can walk in and hang out here with us.
Yeah.
He says, no, you have to come to the living room and play with me, or else I'm going to keep crying. Meow, come on in. We're the only 2 losers here. You're stuck with us.
He's like, no, I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. Those are lies. Move the curtains out of the way. Tip those boxes upside down. I know they're here somewhere. You're lying. Full Skyrim NPC. Yeah, exactly.
I just don't want to lose my anime street cred, you know, as the anime hipster. This is what my fucking buddies in New York would say whenever I said, like, oh yeah, I've read the manga. Because I would always, like, I would legit...
Says Marcus, like, is someone there? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you were saying what?
Oh, like, anytime someone would recommend an anime, it's like, oh yeah, I've been reading the manga, and they're like, oh, yeah, fucking course you have. You fucking hipster. Fucking read... Oh, you were all into it before.
Oh, you're always reading the manga.
It's like, what? I don't know what you want from me. The manga's just better, usually. Because I do not like most animes, like anime adaptations of mangas and such. Because, like, man, they are rough.
It can be easy to go wrong.
Yeah, because also just, like, pacing-wise is always rough.
Depends on the show.
Yeah.
Some shows are good pacing.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. But, like, for, like, stuff like this.
Oh, yeah. No way.
But, yeah, like, again.
Yeah, I remember when they got to that filler, I was just like, no, fuck this. I just downloaded all of it and, like, caught up in a weekend.
Yeah, no, that filler was rough, too.
Yeah, I never watched, like, any of it, so that was why there was, like, that Beat Crusader song. I had no idea it existed for the longest time.
It's a good song.
Someone was like, I'm like, where is this from? They're like, this is from Bleach. I was like,
bullshit.
What?
Yeah, it's a shame too, because that's a good song.
Yeah.
Tonight, love is wasted. Tonight, across the nation. Yeah. Almost another day. She's a shooting star.
Good night. That song was awesome.
Yeah, but no, I can't give up my street cred as a hipster anime character.
It's true.
By saying I like Bleach in any way, shape, or form. Looking like a Bleach apologist.
Bleach apologist. That shit is... I love...
That term is really funny.
I know. I love saying someone's like an apologist for something.
I would like to apologize on behalf of Bleach.
Yeah, just like... It's just funny putting in like ridiculous terms like that into anime context. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Because yeah, they're just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Because again, also, yeah, people like actually like get actively mad about stuff like that every once in a while too, and you're like, it's a cartoon, guys. Like, legit, I don't hate on people who like this series unironically. I just have more questions as to, hey...
Yeah, I have questions. questions. Like, how did you get through that final arc? You know?
Yeah, like, talk to me here. Like, what about it did you like, and what made you say, yeah, this is a good, you know?
Yeah.
Because I legit want to know, because I didn't enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And that means it probably wasn't for me, and I want to know who it was for.
Yeah. I would say I wholeheartedly disagree with your argument, you know?
Because, like, they could have just said, like, some of the fights were really cool, and I'm like, yeah, I guess. I didn't really...
Examples, you know?
Yeah, I would like some examples, don't get me wrong, because I just remember, like...
I also didn't even read a lot of it at the end, because, like I said, it was after Ichigo came back and he had the 2 swords.
Yeah.
And, like, I was just like, man, if he doesn't end this fight with, like, these 4 chicks, I was like, right now, I'm done, you know? And it just, like, he didn't immediately just end them. I was like, he should just immediately end them to show that he's actually got a power up here.
Yeah.
Because this has been going on for too long.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm done with the show. I'm done with this manga. Get out of here. Change the hair?
Just a little bit. I saw this thing here and I wanted to try it.
Okay. It's on you.
There we go. But yeah, no, it's whatever. I think it's funny.
Yeah, I'm just like, how? You know, like, I don't know how you could get through that last arc, but sure.
They're probably like, I bet you, I'd be willing to bet that it's either A, they would just like, you know, it's the only either A, that's the only thing they've really read, or it was also like sunk cost, or it's just one of those things where it's like, well, it's the only thing I've ever read, sunk cost fallacy, and then it's also like, oh, well, I actually just legit like these kinds of fights and things like that. I like that Ichigo got a power up and it didn't.
I just like shonen fighting series, and this is the one I was reading.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Again, it's tough. I have no clue. I would be interested to ask, like, hey, so what kept you going? Like, why are you excited for this 1,000-Year Blood War arc when it's like when anyone I talk to usually is like, you know, I dropped Bleach, you know, like right when I got to this part because it was just egregious, just rough and not worth my time.
Mm-hmm. John says I'm here right at the very end like usual. I mean, we still got a while. We still got like 45 minutes. Like, this is going to take a while. We just started on this piece.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no, John is going to be here to tell everyone about my street cred.
Right. Actually, you know what? Since John's here, just close the stream. I'm just ending it right now.
I can't let John know that I drew Bleach. Bleach anything.
I saw Sabrina just got home, so maybe the cat will quiet down a little bit.
Oh, you did just now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I say that, and actually, it might just get louder. John, how's it going, by the way? Are you living the fucking dream?
I hope not.
Right.
Usually anyone who says that, it's not doing too well.
Yeah, it's actually not doing too good. That's a cry for help if anyone says that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's see. He says you're doing things with Bleach that don't involve you drinking it. Shame.
Sorry, I'm not on TikTok, John. I can't do those kinds of things.
That's true. That's true.
Look, man, there are parts of Bleach that are good, and they all involve Yoruichi, so fuck off, I guess. I don't know. No, we've been making jokes about that. Well, I've been making jokes about that at least, about how
being a Bleach apologist.
Yeah.
He's right there to greet her.
Yep. See, this is what I also apologize for Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just funny.
You're supposed to not apologize for that.
No, this is why I'm a Bleach apologist.
Oh, okay.
That ass.
This is part of the reasoning for your... Okay, got it. Oh, apparently John's going to Lake Tahoe this weekend.
Okay, so we can't... we won't see you this weekend either?
Interesting.
Well, when you see her, let her know she owes me some money.
Mm-hmm. You get back Monday night. Gotcha.
Okay.
I was gonna say we are free the Monday after, or the Sunday after that. On what is this? The 24th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So hold on. When is A-Fest?
Yeah, because there's a week between our next two cons. So.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're free then, feel free to, obviously drop by. And if you're being held hostage, then blink twice in the chat.
I mean, isn't he always being held hostage, though?
That's true. No, he says he thinks he's good.
But he's not being held hostage?
At least not that weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can come over early enough, we can do some cube.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm. Is that everything?
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright. That's a fast one. This character does have a really simple design, though.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have their coat on.
Yeah. It's more about their back anyway. And also, I do want to get some better reference here real quick before I finish up here.
Got ya. Meow, what's wrong? This doesn't have to be consecutive blinks.
For the sake of this argument, yes.
Just type blink twice in the chat. Cat, why are you whining out here? Alright. And don't worry, John, we still have your honor.
Someone has to have it.
It's true. Oh shit, alright, he's fine. He's not being held hostage. He blinked twice.
Are you currently in the country?
Oh my god, that phone call that Muhammad had with that random person. Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, look.
He's like, are you able to talk? Like, no one's there, right? Cough twice. Like, seriously. He was on the phone with someone like this. He's like, you're not out of the country, are you?
Don't sign anything.
Yeah. 24,000, that's not a bad deal, like that was crazy. Yeah, he was like, look, just get as much information as you can. If you don't want to do it, just, they ask you something, just tell them you don't speak English. Even if they've been talking to you before.
Yeah.
That was so funny. He says, I need you guys to call My Hero Academia and have my boy All Might order a pizza. Yeah, he's deliver a pizza, but yeah. Pizza delivery! The classic.
Oh, classic, yeah.
Classic My Hero.
Back when I cared.
Mm-hmm. Back when the pizza was delivered.
Back when it mattered. It's funny actually seeing, what is her name, JoJo. They had posted a story saying, yeah, remember when I had a My Hero phase?
Oh.
It's like, I'm looking at their
Hawks at their art where they had all that Hawks art.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. Some things start out really good and they don't end that way.
Nope.
Some things start out bad and they end pretty good.
It's true.
You never know how it's going to go.
Apparently, though, I did hear something, speaking of Bleach, talking about things that start off good and bad. Mm-hmm. The creator was talking about that when he was doing the manga, there was a lot of stuff he wanted to put in to the final Blood War arc that he thought would be really cool and would add a lot to the character stuff. But like ended up getting put into light novels or just was cut, and he said that that the animation team has said that they want to try to put some of that stuff.
I figured you were going to say that. Yeah.
So
that's interesting.
I'm interested to see where they go with this.
Yeah.
I don't expect to hear anything good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I just can only imagine that it's going to be once Attack on Titan finally ends, like that kind of situation where everyone's going to be, dropped. Mm-hmm. Dropped.
But don't worry, the final season of Attack on Titan has 17 more seasons.
Yeah, right.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Wink.
John says, I don't know, the dude that had the power to imagine reality was pretty broke. I'm surprised he lost.
Yeah, because he beat Kenpachi.
Yeah.
No, Kenpachi beat him, sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, there's something about,
I think I remember reading that one.
It was pretty dumb, too. The way he lost was because he tried to imagine something that was stronger than Kenpachi, but he just couldn't.
Yeah.
Because he just, it was something along the lines of,
I do remember this now, yeah.
Yeah, he just didn't understand the capacity of a person like Kenpachi and was, melted, basically. Mm-hmm. Which I was like, that's
I'm pretty sure that fight was also around when I quit. I think that fight ends a little before I quit.
I actually don't remember.
I just know, I know this fight, though. What?
Hi.
Hello.
I heard my boy Kenpachi.
We're just musing about how there'll be new Bleach soon and just things that we were just like...
you mean more animation or a new series?
Animation.
Manga? Okay.
The final arc against all the Quincy's is being animated soon, so... Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why we're just like...
All the villains were boring.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you're fighting this person now whose name I don't even know and I barely remember if they showed up before? Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Also what was weird too is Yoruichi apparently had a brother, and then that was weird.
Yeah, I barely remember anything about that last bit. I sped through it and I was like, well, I did read some chapters that I don't remember.
I think I quit less than halfway through.
I read the whole thing and I remember 10% of it.
Yeah.
Because again,
being generous, I think.
Yeah, because again, it stopped being good after they beat Aizen.
Yeah.
And even them beating Aizen, it wasn't perfect, but it was fine.
It was alright.
Yeah, I felt like that would have been a good ending, because then it's
that was supposed to be the ending.
Yeah, he beat Aizen, he lost his powers, but he doesn't need them anymore.
Yeah, because...
They were like, listen, we need more money, though. Keep writing.
Yeah, that was a big thing, and that when he was told that he had to, do more, he was like, okay, can I at least just, do one more arc and just end it from there? I really don't want to keep doing this.
Yeah.
But, and again, you could actually just... What's great about Bleach, though, is there's two really good things about it. Mm-hmm. They were kind enough in the English release to let you know what parts not to read. They actually changed the volume numbers color for the numbers.
Yeah, they're red.
They're red for the 1,000 Year Blood War arc to let you know, stop. Don't read any more of this. And the final actual chapter of Bleach is so standalone.
It really is.
You can legit read after the Fullbring arc. Yeah. And then just cut straight to that. And then and then that's it. That you didn't have to worry. There's nothing else there. You might be like, wait, who's this Yowatch guy?
Yeah.
Because there's a small thing about him and how Ichigo's son just
just like kills him.
Kills him unknowingly. You know, because apparently his son's extremely broken.
John says, "Yeah, I'm disappointed the Zero Squad got rolled."
Yeah, because the Zero Squad was really cool. Like that concept.
Their character designs were really neat.
Yeah, that's another thing I like about Bleach too. Is the art's always really good, except for all the boobily boob characters, you know, that they always have.
Sometimes they did too boobily.
Some very anime boobily.
Yeah,
like fucking Matsumoto and Yoruichi. Like everyone's bust sizes kind of grew throughout the entirety of the series.
It grows alongside their power.
Yeah.
It's true. It's like a Kame ga Kill where your power level is related to the size of your boobs.
Yeah.
That's like the joke everyone makes.
Because it's true.
It pretty much is, yeah.
Alright, it's really hot in here.
It's insanely hot in this room.
Sorry, I can't help it. It just, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's just like, sure.
Look, man. Marker appreciates my body heat, let me tell you. He fell asleep on me twice today.
That makes 2 people in this house, one of whom is a cat.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No. But yeah, no, it always is really hot in here.
Yeah.
But no, like again.
Yeah, like it makes sense that this arc isn't very good if it's really forced.
Yeah.
You know?
Because again,
like I feel like if Bleach had come out now, he probably could have got away with not doing this.
Yeah,
because they didn't force Demon Slayer to keep going. Thankfully, anything like that, you know, it's like, yeah, because that easily could have been like, oh, we just beat Muizan, and then that's like right then at the end of the chapter, there's like some other demon guy who's just like, haha, they don't even know I exist. I'm the super demon from China who started all of this, you know?
No, they were pretty good about.
But you know what I mean, though, like. You know, luckily, it would have been horrible, yes, but you know,
luckily we
live in an era where this doesn't happen. You know,
luckily they've learned from the sins of the past.
Yeah, exactly. So
they learned how not to get greedy.
Yeah.
Or
just keep putting more into Dragon Ball Super. Keep doing that. I don't care how much Dragon Ball Super they make and what dumb shit they add to Dragon Ball.
There was a one-shot that was released for Bleach recently, too. That was pretty good.
But, the one with the kid?
Yeah, the one with the kid, and it talks about, like, hell. Like, actual hell. Like, that was that
Yeah,
I
didn't get to read that. You told me it wasn't that bad.
It's actually pretty good. It was just one of those things where you're like, man, you could have made the last thing this instead of all these shitty fucking Quincy's that don't really add anything.
I mean, he probably wasn't there at that point, you know? It was just like, what do I have left that I didn't do anything for? Quincy's, you know?
Yeah.
All right. I think I can whip up a summary of this arc over the weekend.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's how it be sometimes, too, just in general.
Yeah. Again, if he's forced to do it, there's nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
You can only, what you want to do is when they force you to do it, you want to make it so bad they'll get it canceled.
Yeah. It's like with Claymore.
Oh, yeah. Where they wanted them to end it. And they're just like, all right, sure, here's an ending right now. You know? Yeah. And they just ended it at the next chapter when it clearly wasn't meant to end there.
Yeah, no. It's like with Birdie Wing, we'll just end it right here.
That was such a weird spot to end that in. But, like...
What do you mean it's over?
Yeah, at least there's more anime coming, but it's not till January.
I know, it's just weird.
It's just a weird decision to, like, stop right there.
Yeah. I could not tell you what was going on through their heads when they said, yeah, let's just do it like that, you know? Easy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, usually if the artist is forced to continue something, it's probably not going to end up well.
Mm.
Because again, at that point, you're just being held hostage by your contract.
Yeah.
Which ending will be worse, Bleach or Boruto? I mean, no one gives a shit about Boruto, so
yeah,
that's still going.
Yeah, I have yet to meet someone that's like.
I haven't seen a Boruto cosplayer in forever, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I used to see, some Seradas every now and then.
Yeah, but that's...
I think I saw someone as Mitsuki one time.
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't seen, any Boruto characters. Unless they're just all characters I don't fucking recognize.
No,
which I wouldn't be shocked, I guess. But I feel like I would at least... I've seen most of the recent Boruto characters.
Yeah, again, I couldn't tell you.
There's probably some of the Akatsuki #2 people I wouldn't recognize. But...
Akatsuki #2, but this time with electric boogaloo.
Yeah, so...
This time, don't worry. This time you'll care.
There might be some good music to this show, though. If I can get, Beat Crusaders or, Orange Range or someone to do something again.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd be up for that, man.
So... You know what's going to be even worse? When Boruto ends, they're going to do the next one.
Yeah.
Because originally Kishimoto said he wanted 3 generations.
Yeah.
So there's no way they're stopping at Boruto.
Nope.
We named Boruto. The search for more money.
I think we made that joke.
We did, actually.
Okay. It's like, did we make this joke?
Boruto, the path of more money. Now, I forgot what the other one we did was.
I don't remember.
No, oh, damn, no, I don't know what it is. I know Boruto is funny because it's boring, so...
Yeah.
I actually don't know what's going on in Boruto lately.
I don't know.
Probably fighting the new Akatsuki people still, I'm guessing.
I have no idea. I checked in on a chapter where these weird characters were there, and I was like, who are these people? And I just couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I just legit, I was like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, who the fuck were those people?
I definitely don't know. We could go look. I'm just gonna go right now to Mangaka Lot and see what is happening in a random chapter of Boruto. Let's go, Chad. Let's go.
Let's go, lesbians. Let's go.
Let's go, lesbians. Let's go. Alright, uploaded 23 days ago. So this, I don't even know if this is the newest chapter.
So it's monthly. So
probably. Oh, it is monthly. You're right. I forgot that. Okay. There's this person. Alright. Oh, this still is the brother-sister pair, I think. Okay, they're still here. There's someone else. Oh shit, are you about to die, Matt?
Alright. Maybe.
Okay, never mind. Hold on. Okay, you didn't die. Alright.
Doing great so far.
Right. You gonna head out? Yeah, no problem, dude. Don't worry. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah. Hope school gets better.
Yeah, DJ says he loves the picture. Yeah, that's right. There was this character who looks like Stalking.
Yeah.
From Painting and Stalking, kind of.
And now everyone's gonna be like, isn't this that chick from Boruto?
No one will say that.
No, I know. Kind of funny if they did, though.
Yeah, right. Okay, so there's somebody with a weird arm, and they're trying to kill you.
All right.
But the girl who looks like Stalking and her brother, who is like broken and can return your attacks, they are fighting him.
Okay, I'm guessing some sort of weird falling out, but sure.
And cut away to Shikamaru real quick for something. He's talking with some people. Now we're back to this kid. none of this looks interesting.
I mean, Kishimoto's writing it again, right?
Yeah, from what I remember. At least the paneling is still good. Like, I can tell what's happening action-wise. I'm not really reading the blurbs, though.
Mm-hmm.
But the paneling is still good.
That's
the art is still good. Oh yeah, you take care too, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's pretty miserable.
Yeah. I would be.
Right.
You either die here or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
It's true. I actually wonder if that series the Claymore artist did was still going. You know, with the kingdom, that floating kingdom or whatever.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty interesting. What? And the second chapter, like, cover page was like a Star Wars reference, if I remember right. Do you remember that?
I do.
I think that was for the second chapter, yeah. The cover was just like the original cover to Star Wars.
Yeah.
That was so cool. He definitely yearns for blood. You are right.
Who else here?
Hmm? Oh, John said that.
Oh, okay.
That Marker yearns for blood.
Okay, because I was confused because I heard two goodbyes, so I was like, oh, I guess John left too.
No. That's just a while ago. God. What? Why are you crying? You got plenty of food to crunch on there.
But he doesn't have the love of...
Right, but he has no love to crunch on. That's why he needs our bones.
Mm-hmm.
Bones filled with delicious marrow. Of love.
Of love.
John will always be here. John will never disappear. John lives in chat now.
What was it? John. We actually have seen John since Con.
Yeah, right.
John. I think Ellen texted asking me if I had a good time streaming. I'm like, still doing it.
Yeah.
Honey, if you're out there.
Yeah, right. Hop in chat. You can listen to Marker cry. It's the full at-home experience.
Right. Probably like, nah, I'm good.
Let's see. He says, but for real, I thought about this the other day. Why did we not do a chapter in Searching for Shadows where the creator died? Oh no. With the Yu-Gi-Oh! Reverse thing? No.
No, I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not bringing sadness upon myself. Well, not intentionally. I have been known to bring sadness upon myself. On occasion.
Mm-hmm.
And by on occasion, it's often.
Well, we'll have to beat Louis eventually, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because Louis is the final villain. He is the truth.
Just like stuff, yeah. Once again, this stream sponsored by porn.
That code Maeca Pen 15.
Yeah.
15% off your porn purchase.
We'll have someone actually like believes that and comes into like fucking DMs after this. It's like, oh, sorry, you must be new.
John agrees, though. We can't change that Louis is the villain. Yeah, no way. I know he texted me a little while ago asking for Vincent's number. Because he was like, I need to talk to him about being a teacher or something like that. And I was like, oh no.
Dangerous shit.
So I gave Vincent the warning.
Yeah.
I was like, watch out. Last time we talked to him, he was kind of insane.
And then Vincent, I think, responded with, what else is new?
Yeah, right. He didn't seem phased, so I don't know what... Maybe Louis just said some normal stuff to him.
Doubt.
Yeah, he wasn't like, how do I teach children, to follow my cult for world peace? Maybe he just said something like, oh, how do I get a teaching certificate or something?
Yeah, probably.
Keep it low key,
Keep it Thor's brother status, yeah.
It's true. This is how do I laugh without breathing?
Should be tough, man.
That's funny. Oh, man. How do I laugh without breathing?
It'd be like that, man. Sometimes you just gotta know.
It's true. It's true. Oh, the madness.
The insanity.
It's true. This is the post-COVID era where everyone went crazy.
/ or caught COVID.
That's it.
I caught crazy.
That's true.
That's why I'm drawing Bleach pattern.
I mean, again, there's good character designs.
Oh yeah, no.
Even some of the characters from the later part, like I said, the zero people look cool as fuck.
Oh no, I just like to. It's an easy self dig.
Oh, got ya.
Just one of those like easy, like we're gonna make a.
Yeah, like I said, like the beginning of Bleach is really cool. I don't have any problem with that part.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh yeah, this is fucking sweet.
Yeah, and then people like it, and
yeah, like I said,
it was popular for a reason.
I do like your idea of like just the next person who's like, I'm excited, just be like, well, why? I want to know,
Yeah, what are you expecting?
Yeah, I'm interested. Did you read the manga? Because I remember someone said that they had read the whole thing already, and they were excited to see it animated, and that was the most shocking one.
Yeah, that was the most shocking. That was why I wanted to know more.
Yeah. Next time someone says that, we're definitely going to ask them.
It's like, what's up? What's up, my ninja? What makes you say these things?
Yeah, exactly.
You say what you do not know.
Their brain here,
I believe it's
But how can Bleach be good if the main character can't beat Goku?
Actually,
that video is so funny.
I know it's funny, and we're mostly joking, but do you think Goku could beat Ichigo?
I mean, there was a joke that was like, how can they fight them if they can't see them?
Yeah. It's like, I feel like that's like a weird, like, I don't think that works the way you want it to, sort of scenario. Like, Goku would have to be dead.
Oh, if it was like dead Goku, yeah, he could probably definitely beat them.
Yeah.
I mean, because Goku is pretty much just anime Jesus.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's just one of those weird things where you just, like, someone says that and you're like, I don't think they understand that technically doesn't work. Like continuity-wise, things like that, they'll just say stuff because you're like, oh, you can say anything you want, and there's not really...
You can say whatever you want, and there are no consequences.
Yeah.
That's pretty normal.
Like, does anyone, like, sat down and said, all right, let's think about this? Mm-hmm. Usually no. But then again, though, it goes back to that, what was it, that joke we made earlier today, where he's like, look, man, I can tell you what pussy feels like, but that's...
That was so funny.
It's about all I can do, man. I can't do much else. For I can't add much else to this conversation.
Right.
Like that buck in that shit from the WoW episode.
Yeah.
Where like, I I don't have an account. I have a life.
I have a life.
I have an account.
Yeah.
You want to trust the sword of thousand truths to a noob?
To a noob?
What choice do we have?
Yeah. That shit was so funny.
Oh yeah, no, that shit fucking killed me. Oh, also, so another funny thing, speaking of jokes and stuff, so you know how there's time travel in that Sentinel game, and one of the characters is from like 2025. There was a joke of them, because they were talking about like, man, how does anyone talk to each other without their smartphone? And there was a joke post saying, having that character talking to the people from 1945, going like, see, this here is a meme.
Oh no, having to explain a meme to someone.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh god, that's so evil. Terrifying. Yeah. This is what we call a shitpost.
John says, wait, people communicate? Never heard of it. I've never heard of it, John. I agree.
Sounds fake, but okay.
It sounds fake.
But yeah, no, I just thought that was funny. I was like, oh, that's a good joke.
Oh, definitely.
Sure to get the junk just right.
Oh, you gotta get her junk just perfect.
Supple, you know.
Fat fucking ass, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Going to DreamCon, man. Come on. There's a target audience there.
Baby got back.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
What does that say?
Was Jessica Alba really kidnapped when she was a teenager?
Why is it sending you this?
It's from Quora Digest.
Oh no! Why are you in league with Quora?
I have no clue. I don't remember when this happened.
That's terrifying. How did Quora get your email? Why are they sending you shit about Jessica Alba being kidnapped?
As a child, apparently.
At any moment. The real question is, why does Quora have your email? That's terrifying.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't really want to know either.
I've seen some weird shit posted there, man. That's some crazy people stuff.
Mm-hmm. Because I know I've New York Times, like, that, they get send me stuff too, but that makes sense, because I know I've subscribed to them, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I was there when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I was when this happened.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. Why?
It just happens, you know.
It just happened, yeah.
Look, it just happened.
It happened. Space Jam 2 happened.
I don't even remember if it was that. I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's actually like just awful.
I have no idea.
It's one of those things like it happened, and then you never heard anything about it. So,
yeah,
like,
I've never even heard anyone talk about it at all.
So I just assumed, because I hadn't heard anything about it, that it was terrible.
Also, this is fucking funny. This picture. Look at this.
Lie to me, this Thor movie sucks.
John, there's this picture of like Shinji in the theater, and it says, Oscar, lie to me, this Thor movie sucks.
Makes sense, Oscar.
Like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is the new one actually even out? I actually have no idea.
It probably is. I just know that.
I just know I keep seeing ads for it or whatever.
I keep hearing like jokes about it, like being bad or like, you know, people don't care.
I don't know. I thought I heard. I don't. Did I hear it was good? I don't know. All I know is people are talking about it. I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, I just keep seeing posts that it exists.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's out, but it does exist.
I only see like shit posts about like it being like, oh, this is a, you know, multi-million-dollar movie at the CG's ass or whatever it is.
I mean, you're not supposed to expect good CG from borderline anything. At this point, I feel that like CG has almost largely failed, like at being integrated into live action.
Yeah.
It's just never gonna look real enough that your eye will deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, practical effects will just always be better. And borderline every superhero movie will always end in a giant CGI shit battle. Like, that's to be expected of the genre. Yeah. So why even complain about it?
I wish that there was actual real superhero fatigue.
Yeah, right?
Because, like, man, like, I'm tired.
Yeah. This is why I just don't care. I only know it exists because it shows up in my, like, YouTube feed, because YouTube's trying to, like, push it for something.
Oh, yeah.
They're just, like, some little story about it or whatever. I'm like, sure, okay.
Maybe out of that.
Alright. Because the thing is, like, even if it's good, I don't intend on seeing it.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like, sure.
It's good, yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
I've yet been given a reason to care.
Okay, this one is funny too. It's like a picture of, everyone from Community, the show.
Yeah.
It says, the Community fandom is dying. Retweet if you're a communist. Because it's supposed to be like communist.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's like hilarious.
That's really good. Yeah.
That's really funny. Oh man, ridiculous shit going on.
World's crazy, man.
It's true. I'm sure Marvel's already planned out to their 1000th wave, so... I mean, what does Disney have anyway that isn't Marvel at this point, or Star Wars, I think?
Yeah, they have their animation studio that they're just like, whatever about.
Yeah, I guess Pixar, right?
Yeah.
So...
Again, I feel like that's going to go eventually.
Because it's like, what, Pixar... It's like Pixar, Disney, Star Wars movies, right? It's like all that Disney is, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So...
And their TV shows and their streaming services.
Yeah, but I just mean, like, I don't know, like... Yeah, I don't know what they're up to that isn't those things. Like, I don't know enough about their brand other than that at this point.
That makes sense.
So... Like, they don't even really have, like, a Disney brand. They're just a Disney company that has those IPs.
Yeah.
Like, all the cartoons or whatever, they're just on the kids' side of stuff.
Yeah, they don't actually make them any money.
Yeah. John says the cinematic wars of 2030.
If only.
Right. I mean, I've heard there's good new movies recently, but I just never get around to seeing them.
Yeah.
I wanted to see The Lighthouse. I heard that was good.
Oh, yeah.
That was... I say that's a new movie. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
This is what happens when you're old, you know? It's like, oh, yeah, that's still new, right? It's only like 5 years old, you know?
Pretty much, yeah.
So... If it's been around less than 20% of your life, it's new.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I have to say.
I would agree to that statement, yeah. I always agree.
It's true, you do. When did that movie come out? 2019. Yeah, it's not even that. Yeah, it's definitely not old. This is still a new movie.
Probably yellow background, yeah.
Yeah, yellow sounds good. Yeah, because that energy she gives off is like that, right? I think.
Yeah, it's tough because I don't really. I have to like look at the volume cover again. or something like that, because it's like her thing is like lightning.
Yeah.
But like you see this, and it's like, oh, it's someone.
That's definitely not it.
I know it's not it, but like.
Yeah, like there's probably like a screenshot of it somewhere.
Yeah.
You have to find like an anime screenshot.
Because like in the actual fighting game too, that she's in.
Oh yeah.
She's in Jump Force.
I didn't know she was in Jump Force.
I believe she is, because I saw screen caps of her in Jump Force. So.
Huh.
Well, I'm gonna go with yellow. So.
Yeah. No, yellow works anyway. Ooh.
I'm gonna laugh though. This Yoruichi actually gets some commissions.
Oh, I wouldn't be shocked.
Because someone's like, "Oh shit, you know Bleach."
It's probably the next thing I'll put in after that Makima sells.
Yeah.
But I have the Yoruichi, like the tiny one out right now.
Yeah.
That's the one that's framed for the small piece.
I know. That's why it's like, yeah, if the Yoruichi sells, then the small piece, then we'll put this one out. If both of them sell, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd just be kind of weird to have like two Yoruichis.
Yeah, no, we're not having two of them.
Look, just because I like this character. The only other character I probably would have drawn for Bleach on my own is probably Kisuke Urahara.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably Urahara. I know you like Urahara.
Yeah. Because again, like these were the only two characters that knew what was going on the entirety of the show.
It's true. I don't remember who I really liked from Bleach. I'm not sure. It's always tough for me to like pin down a favorite character. You gotta sign on our butt, bro.
I know.
I was like, come on. Don't even try. Why are you doing this?
Look, I was a losing battle against myself. I understand.
Yeah, right. Come on.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Beautiful junk.
Mm-hmm. All right. And here's the one we did earlier.
With more beautiful junk.
It's true.
Duality.
There we go. Yeah. Piece of power here. Looks good. They both look really good.
Yeah.
I think they turned out pretty. I like them.
Yeah.
Some solid picks tonight. Solid picks.
I'll just scan these in tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely scan them before they go.
Mm-hmm.
Never have enough scanned art. But John, we're gonna head out. So thanks for hopping in, shooting the shit with us a little bit. Everyone else who was here, DJ, thanks for showing up.
Never forgetty.
Never forgetty, right? So, shout outs to whoever that was complaining on Discord that people were buying actual products instead of their stuff.
Yeah.
I hope only the worst things in life happen to you.
Jeez. It's fair.
No. Alright, John, we'll catch you later. But yeah, have a great night, everyone. Watch a Funky Space Wizard battle. We'll be back on, Monday, I guess.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday. So, see y'all.